The Perfect Weapon is a 1991 martial arts action film directed by Mark DiSalle and starring Jeff Speakman, Mako Iwamatsu, James Hong, and Cary-Hiroyuki Tagawa. Set in Los Angeles, the film relates the story of a young man, Speakman, who is trained in the martial art of American Kenpo, and his fight against the Korean mafia. Speakman was a student of and was advised closely by Ed Parker in the making of this film. The film's taglines included, "No gun, no knife, no equal," and "Just try him," and is the only well-known Hollywood depiction of Kenpo techniques on screen. The hit 1990s song, "The Power," by Eurodance rap group Snap, is featured extensively in the movie's soundtrack. Jeff Speakman, leads a double life of sorts. By day, he is a simple, unassuming construction worker, and by night, an expert Kenpo student and master of his craft. Jeff's background is revealed. After losing his mother as a child, he became an outcast and frequently lashed out at his family and society in an attempt to assuage his anger. His father, Captain Sanders, Bo Star, gained the idea from a mutual friend, Kim, Mako, to enroll Jeff in a Kenpo school to better manage his rage and feelings. However, he lost his temper with a football player who punched his younger brother, and knocked him out with a powerful kick. Displeased with this event, Jeff's father forced him to move out of their home. Jeff, now estranged from his family and living alone, continued with his courses in Kenpo and eventually adopted Kim as a mentor and father figure. Jeff decides to return to his old neighborhood to visit Kim. Inside his shop, Kim is having trouble with local Korean mafia families, due to his refusal to pay them off and use his antique store to peddle drugs. Jeff helps out Kim and beats up the henchmen who attacked his store. A mysterious hitman named Tanaka, Professor Tanaka, appears and kills the lead henchman due to his failure to force Kim to comply by head-butting him. He later kills Kim, and although Jeff tries to chase him down, Tanaka escapes. Jeff vows to avenge Kim's death and is determined to find out who ordered Kim's murder. He remembers a boy named Jimmy, Dante Bosco, who lived with Kim, and tries to find him to ask if he knows about the murder. However, Jeff's estranged younger brother Adam, John Dye, now a cop, is investigating the case, and warns Jeff against trying to take matters into his own hands. In his hunt, Jeff is approached by a mafia boss named James Hong, who claims to be Kim's friend and points him to a fellow mafia boss named Sam. However, upon breaking into Sam's residence and attempting to kill him, Jimmy appears and reveals that Sam was one of Kim's closest friends and was the one who took him in for protection. Jimmy also clarifies that Young is the one responsible for Kim's death, and was merely attempting to use Jeff as a pawn to kill his rival boss Sam. Jeff now plans to kill Young, but Jimmy warns him that Young is always protected by his hitman Tanaka. In order to eliminate Tanaka, Jeff asks Jimmy to falsely testify to Adam that he witnessed Tanaka murdering Kim. Jeff has plotted to have Adam arrest Tanaka so that Jeff can get Young alone to kill him. Adam and the police eventually capture Tanaka after a long car chase, but to Jeff's dismay Young was absent from the car. Tanaka is knocked out with a taser, but later manages to escape from the police, breaking out of the police car and injuring Adam and his colleague in the process. Jimmy overhears that Young plans to escape the country by boat, and tells Jeff about Young's drug factory. Now in a bigger hurry, Jeff sets out to attack Young's drug factory, using his martial arts skills and various weapons to defeat the guards and employees protecting Young. He eventually subdues Young, but is attacked by Tanaka. Although Tanaka gains the upper hand during their fight, Jeff manages to kill Tanaka by setting fire to a nearby gas tank. Despite initially wanting to kill Young, Jeff decides to capture him alive, showing he has learned self-control, and turns Young in to his father, Captain Sanders. Later Jeff enters the Kenpo dojo to visit his former master and a former fellow student.